Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the holotables, and I am as confused as you. It's not Monday, it's not Friday, and yet galactically challenged with your bald-headed boy Scribble. Let's get ready to be galactically challenged. Roll the intro.
Scraps you, so give it up.
My dead body.
Today we find ourselves on Ilum facing off against the Old Republic, the oldest of all republics. And yes, we currently have 2 galactic challenges running simultaneously. It's interesting, but more importantly, it means twice as many red boxes as last week. I love it very much. We have Test of Strength as the global modifier. Essentially, everybody has got 10 stacks of hesitation at the start of the game, which means no bonus TM, no attacks out of turn, or no assisting at the very least. You can counter-attack still, and a bunch of decreased stats every time you use a special ability. Those stacks of hesitation reduce until you have utter clarity, the clarity that I will be offering everybody watching this channel. Extra bonus points if you like and subscribe. The player modifier is Protocol Exterminate. Our droid allies have got an additional 30% offense, which is rather lovely. Doesn't particularly help General Grievous, which is everybody's favorite go-to mechanical unit. He is actually not so great in this team. Now, Sweeping Strikes is the opponent's modifier, and they essentially are immune to tenacity down, and they've got 20% additional tenacity for each ally, which means they start with 100% additional tenacity. It's a little bit frustrating. It's okay. The other half of this means they gain turn meter when they resist. Now, the thing with that is hesitation stops all turn meter gains, so half of their modifier is actually completely nullified, which is nice for us. Our feats then. Droids, we need to win with full droids. We need to win after scoring 30 critical hits, and we complete the battle without losing a unit. These are all very easy. We can do this with one battle, guys. One battle, and I've got 2 teams to do it for you, and then I'll throw in a little bit of an extra one just to round it off, okay? So let's break down the very first video. So the team that we are going with is a Sortie Droids lead. Now I'm taking in T3, L3, IG-11, and Chupio. Now Chupio is amazing under T3. If you've got T3 Zeta, it's going to be passing additional armor penetration to all droids equal to his armor penetration, and we're going to do a whole bunch of damage based on the number of debuffs. As you can see, the damage output is kind of nutty, and the reason we actually go ahead and bring in Chupio is because of, well, this basically. Do you see the slight pause there when I killed 2 of the units and half killed an extra 2 of them? It really is quite nice. Now, Chupio also has the added benefit of that AoE blind, which is also a dispel, so we should be able to get rid of that taunt and that retribution off that Zalbar pretty quick, so that we can then go ahead and focus on the remaining 2 people left alive. Now, this for me was the easiest way of getting this feat done. It is over very quickly. There's very little RNG involved, but of course it does require that Zeta on T3. I have it from way back when we used to have the GG nuke team available to us. Now, it's not entirely necessary. You can still do this the exact same way, it just takes a little bit longer, and the survivability under a Sortie team is actually really phenomenal. Zalbar, on the other hand, is just going to sit there and tank until the end of time itself, because he is rather chunky as far as Wookiees are concerned. So eventually, I just put it on auto because, I mean, I've got more important things to do than wail on Zalbar for 30 to 40 minutes, but most of the battle is over very quickly. Chupio obviously doing the lion's share of the damage. Now, this isn't the only team that we can use in order to beat this challenge, of course. If people don't happen to have Sortie, I do have another solution for you. Let's go take a look at that one. And it is going to be a General Grievous lead. Now this time I'm still keeping in T3, but I've swapped out and I'm using IG-88 and I'm using Chupio again, mainly for this again. It's just so good, guys. You're just able to do boatloads and boatloads of damage right out the rip, bring it straight down to just Zalbar. This is entirely possible to survive with all the units left standing. I was able to do it just now. You can kill everybody in the team and just leave it down to a solo Zalbar incredibly quickly. We just did 100k damage there with that crawl from General Grievous. Now, you can do this with just a full GG Droids team, guys. Just maybe throw in BB-8 to give yourself a little bit of a head start. You don't need T3. However, if you do use a full GG Separatist Droids team, you are quite likely to lose at least one of your units, if not more, because you don't have the damage output. With that in mind, I decided to throw in one final team that will get you all the other feats apart from the droid feats. And you know who it's going to be. I mean, of course, it's just Rebels, guys. Rebels. Now, obviously, we don't get a lot of the power benefit of Rebels because we are missing out on our ability to attack out of turn, to assist, all that good business. We miss out on all that TM generation, but you still have all the counterattacks, all the really, really good damage output. You've still got some additional damage coming out of Chupio because of the player modifier, and you've just got good survivability control, lots and lots of crits, and of course you can still counterattack, which is rather nice. So this will get you the feats of critical hits, it'll get you the feats of not dying, you know, so if you if you don't have a sortie team or you can't figure out how to get your GG droids to actually survive, just go in with this after you've won with your GG droids and you'll be able to clean up all the remaining feats, no problems at all. There's still really, really phenomenal damage output on this team, and the counterattacks really help sort of drive it home. C-3PO in there is also going to be decreasing the cooldown on your lovely people such as your Chupio, so you can do that big AoE and really start to clap cheeks. Really, as far as GCs go, guys, I feel like this is definitely one of the easier ones we've had in quite some time, so I don't expect a lot of you to have watched this video, but hey, at least if you found me even a little bit entertaining, please just hit that like button and leave me a comment saying how beautiful I look today. I'm feeling great because I went to the gym this morning with my brother and we lifted some weights and we felt like, you know, real macho and all that sort of business. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. There you have it. Feats done 3 ways. Wrong screen. What more could you possibly ask for on a Tuesday morning? I don't know. Make sure that you do check out my video series over here, which details all the conquest feats that you're going to be needing for the brand new conquest that has returned. You want to get that Dark Trooper Moff Gideon shards. Alright guys, peace out, and may the Force be with you.